Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today we'll be doing Witchcraft Apprentice. Now, just as a matter of warning, in the rest of this video I'm only gonna be using the words witch when I'm referring to a person that makes potions, because spellcaster means someone that does spells, magician is someone that does illusions and tricks to make people believe he's doing magic, wizard, someone that does magic, and witch is a human that uses potions in order to get abilities, effects, and so goes on. Of course, in the past, if you were to treat someone as a witch, the church would kill him, but that's a different story. Now, as brewing is one of the 4 things people most struggle with, the 4 things being brewing, as this video is gonna be about, redstone engineering, building, and unfortunately, that I still wonder how they do it to be difficult, crafting. Of course, today we'll be looking at crafting. Well, no, that's gonna be for the next one actually. Today we'll be looking at the basics for brewing. Next time we'll be looking at witchcraft crafting, and next time we'll be looking at witchcraft building. This way, we're gonna finish the witchcraft series, then we'll begin a different one for the tips and tutorials playlist to continue. But let's get on to it. Today we'll be looking at the basic things you need to know in order to survive. Actually, not in order to survive, just in order to become basic. Of course, after that you will not be a professional in potions. This you will have to watch future videos that I'm gonna do. But today I'm gonna teach you the basics. Let's get on to it. Wrong chest. Now let's begin first with the basics. The brewing stand. As I said, next time we'll be looking at crafting, and I'm gonna use the floor. Actually, I'm in the nether because that's the place for potions. Next time I'll be looking at crafting so that you know exactly where to find everything and where everything is. Now, blaze powder should go here. That's for flame. Ever since 1.9 they added it in here so that it can be used. We have our brewing stand prepared. Now let's get on to it. The first chest here, actually the first one was that for the brewing stand. Now here we have this. All of those items, I'm gonna take 3 water buckets for now. All of those 3 items, the water bucket, the cauldron, and the glass bottle, are almost essentials for a witch. The cauldron and the water bucket aren't obligatory. Of course, they're very aesthetic, but not obligatory. Now, as most of you probably know, and if you don't know, now you're gonna learn it, trying to put water in the nether is definitely not possible, because the water will just evaporate. But did you know that by putting a cauldron, you can actually put the water in it? Now, for witchcraft, using a cauldron isn't the best thing for a very simple reason. And that's the fact that you can only fill 3 bottles and it's empty. It's not like the infinite sources from a water bucket, but it is helpful. Now, I'll be just using one at a time for the purpose of this video. Now, to begin with, now that we just covered the water, let's begin with the basics ingredients. Actually, wait a second. I forgot something. The most important part. But actually that's perfect. This way I'm gonna be capable of showing you. Now, probably some of you must have tried some recipes. And actually I would need something from the chest there. Just one little piece. There. Now, most of you have probably tried. I'm gonna take one more brewing stand actually, but keep on going. Most of you probably know about the fact that there are 3 basic potions you can do. Well, the basic is the water bottle. Then comes the 3 basics with no effects. I'm just gonna put one in here. The first one being the normal potion. I'm gonna talk about it later. And the second one being the Antwerp potion that you can make with any of the normal ingredients for other potions. Rabbit foods, golden Glycerin melon. All of those items should work. If one of them doesn't work, then it's because I didn't really learn. I don't usually use those potions, and I'm gonna show you why not. This is a thick potion. Now let's try adding anything. As you see, no potion will work because a thick potion isn't useful for anything. Actually, wait a second. It was with the glycerin melon. Sorry about that. As I said, I haven't really researched much about Antwerp potions because I'm not using them. While we are waiting, I'm gonna give you a little pause, and I'm actually gonna take some Why am I writing spawn? I'm gonna actually wait. I'm gonna take some nether wart. No, not nether warts, but I think that's it. Nether warts. Yes, that's it. Give AP or your name. AP or your name. Nether warts. This should be it. Okay, wait a second. Oh, forgot the R. Okay. So long since I've last done this. You know what? I'm just gonna go to creative mode. Okay, mode 1. It's in the section here. Oh, I accidentally added an S. Oh, and sorry about my voice, guys. I am sick lately, and things aren't really fun. Now, let's get back onto things. Now that our potion is, the mundane potion is actually done, let's try, no, neither. Basically, mundane and thick potions are completely useless. Now, let's try this time making the right one. By adding nether wart to a water bottle, you're gonna make an Antwerp potion. That's the basic for all potions. Out of this one, you make everything. They should make something of the thick and the Antwerp because right now it's doing nothing. But now be warned, because something that used to happen to me a lot at the beginning was I would have so many potions that in the end, when I had 8 or 9 Antwerp potions, I wouldn't really look at them, so many times I would accidentally use a water bottle instead and waste my ingredient. Now we have an Antwerp potion, which is basically the basics for all Minecraft potions. And now let me teach you about the basics of Minecraft potioning. Every single item has a set ability that it gives. For example, a rabbit's foot will give jump boost. A golden carrot will give night vision. A glycerin melon is regeneration or healing. Actually, I think it's healing. Yes, it's the potion of healing, the glycerin melon. I'm not sure which one of those was strength and which one of those was fire, but wait a second, just 10 seconds. I have to think about what it was. The potion of strength was done with yeah, I just remembered. Bird. Sorry about that, guys. It's been such a long time since I actually last brewed a potion. But basically, the magma cream is for a potion of fire resistance, and the potion of strength is the blaze powder. Now there are also other potions, but those are gonna be in the more advanced video. For today, just for the purpose of demonstrating the abilities of everything, I'm gonna be using the glycerin melon. Why not? Or wait a second, better to demonstrate with night vision. That one is the easiest to understand. Now, what I'm gonna teach you right now is the next part of the basics. Or in other words, the use of fermented spider eyes. If you use a normal spider eye, you'll get a potion of poison. Now this is a potion of night vision. A plain old potion of night vision. Wait a second. I'm actually gonna take a water bucket quickly, so that I can actually use the next brewing stand to actually do the potions. There. Now, let me explain. The night vision potion and many other potions is gonna be perfect for demonstrating the fermented spider eye, because what is it useful for? It's not poison, not anymore. Let me explain to you. The fermented spider eye basically makes an existing ability potion and turns it into a worse ability. It makes it better. I know better isn't a word, but you understood. Let me demonstrate. Now this isn't exactly better, but, well, worse. It isn't exactly worse, but you understand, because technically the potion that is gonna come out of this isn't really the best one either. Oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you something. Using a fermented spider, well, as you see, it makes a potion of invisibility. Because what's worse than supervision, or in other words, night vision? The answer is invisibility, because you're not seen by anyone. That's the, I would say, counterpart, but it doesn't really make counterparts. Let me explain to you. First of all, if you use a potion of, let me think, leaping or swiftness with the fermented spider eye, then you will get a potion of slowness. A potion of poison or of healing, I think it was healing, or yes, it was healing. A potion of healing and a potion of, or a potion of poison, any of them will become worse, because they will get from, actually it's either the counterpart, either the worst. That's the two options you have. The counterpart of healing, or in other words, harming, or the worst of poison, harming again. Now, if you were to actually, wait, good thing I have a water bucket with me still. If you were to actually use the fermented spider eye towards, was it like that? Yes, it was like that. Now I will show you what happens if you're directly doing it. Then you will receive a very interesting potion. Okay, it was laggy for a second, but should be a little bit better. Potion of weakness. You see, that's the only potion that is directly taken from the water bottle. Now let's get on to our previous brewing station. Take its cork potion. Take away this. Put it. And now let's show you the basics of something else. For that, I'm actually gonna be taking the powders. Now, powders have different abilities. For example, sugar, this one I'm gonna use for now, is the ingredient used for making, how am I supposed to say this? Oh yeah. Sugar makes swiftness, or in other words, speed potion. Now, that's the powder that is used as an ingredient. The other powders are not ingredients, remember this. Now, I'm gonna be making a second one in a bit, but actually wait a second. Better to take one of those, take that, and put in it, oh, what do I know? There. Now, in brewing, there is also another thing that happens. The difference between redstone and glowstone. Now, those two powders, if you are a complete noob in brewing, you have no idea what it is. But, if you are with a little knowledge, you know that those are actually boostings. But let me explain you the basics behind them. Basically, glowstone increases the duration, and redstone increases the strength. Let me show you. We're gonna be doing both potions right here. Wait. That's a thick potion. I searched for the... Water bottle, water bottle. That's odd. Okay. Let's quickly make it. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you. As you see, the duration increased from 3 minutes to 8 minutes. Now, I'm gonna have swiftness 3 for swiftness 1 for 2 minutes. But don't think that this means you can use redstone and glowstone together. Unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't work like that. You have to choose between strength and duration. You can have only one of the two. If you choose duration, then this means you're gonna be with the redstone. If you choose whoopsie daisy, wrong one. Now, not all potions are actually applicable. For example, the potion of invisibility and the potion of night vision cannot be used with glowstone, because how can you get more than night vision? That's impossible. That's why it works like that. Basically, only potions that have a second degree of their effects, such as strength, regeneration, healing, and all of those, only they will be affectable by the rule of the more powerful. The rule of the more not more powerful, but the rule of the more of the longer duration affects all potions, while the glowstone, or in other words redstone, for duration, and glowstone, that is actually for strength, as I told you at least a dozen of times by now, is only affectable to potions that are not effects that once you get them, it's easy to use them, such as fire resistance 2. The difference, just make it like that. If you have ever seen fire resistance 2, then this probably means that fire resistance is also applicable. There, plus 40%. Now, a little side effect by the fact of using the glowstone is that even though it does indeed increase the strength, like now I'm moving at much faster speed, unfortunately, it does not increase the duration. It actually decreases it in most cases. If not even all cases, they get decreased. Now, actually I don't need any of that for now. Let me now show you two other things, and I'll actually take wrong chest. This. I'll explain what this is a little bit later, but for now, let's get into the different types of potion. Right now, you have a drinking potion, but a question that I once got asked by a friend of mine that I'm actually gonna include in this tutorial was, how do we make splash potions? And let me show you immediately. Let's say we want a splash potion of invisibility. And for the sake of the next part, because it's actually gonna be useful, I'm gonna be doing it a second time. Now, those are the two potions. This one, the potion of weakness, will be used for something else in the end. The potion of invisibility will be the one that we'll use for the demonstration. And it finished. Let's take them both. The splash potion of invisibility. Now, instead of drinking it, this one you can actually throw. Wait a second, I'll choose a spot that is a little bit less sealed by the top. Now, when it fell, this way you can affect mobs with different things. Oh, and by the way, zombies are actually healed by harming and harmed by healing. And it's actually quite logical, because when you stop and think about it, in most movies, the zombie apocalypse is more like a disease. So healing a zombie is like healing it from death and healing it from its disease. So it's hurting it. While hurting him, he is already dead. Hurting thing is equal making him in worse condition, in more zombie condition, which is healing for them. I don't know why they do it also for skeletons. They just decided this. Now, let me show you the last thing. This is a dragon's breath. You can collect it by standing near the breath of a dragon and being with bottles, basically. But now, what does this get used for? It's something completely new that hasn't been here before. It's for the sake of making lingering potions. Now, the drinking potion you drink, the the splash potion you throw, and because of the gunpowder it technically explodes upon contact and it causes a small damage. But now, this is the smoke bomb, the lingering potion of harming. This one, when thrown, will create an area, a cloud, into which anyone will actually get the effect. Maybe I should have made it something like harming to demonstrate it better. But anyways, wait, do I have... yes, I do. I'm gonna quickly... well, anyways, that's basically it for your tutorials on brewing. I just explained you all of the basics of certain ingredients. And next time we'll be looking at crafting, which includes mobs that drop certain items. So, crafting, mob drops, and I guess that next time I might do something more specific for potions, or the time after that. After I have finished with crafting, I will do building, interesting things you can build for witchcraft, but that's more like decoration. And finally, I will be... ooh, I'm still invisible. Finally, I'll actually show you about... I'm actually gonna tell you about... wait, I'm gonna realize what I was supposed to say. Oh yeah, I'm gonna finally tell you about every single go ingredient and what potion it makes. This way you will know, then you'll be considered an expert. Oh, it ran out. Oh, and by the way, if you want to get rid of a potion effect, whether it's harmful or not, use milk. Milk is actually the natural enemy of potions for some reason. Actually, it does make sense. I just realized it. Just like splash potions, it makes sense for them to actually be splashable, because the gunpowder explodes upon contact, like a bomb, and the lingering potion, well, the dragon breath is technically a flame particle, so I understand it. I just realized why milk is used in Minecraft. Even if it's not the reason, it is actually a logical one. Let's make it a theory. Basically, my theory from now on is milk in real life is technically used when you have eaten spicy food, hot food. Then you drink milk in order to get rid of the effect. Does this mean that milk is based on that category, milk in Minecraft? Tell me what you think about my theory in the comments, and see you next time. Don't forget to like my channel, continue watching me, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. Soon I'll be adding Pocket Edition videos, and maybe an Xbox, who knows? I might do it. If you request it, I'll do it. That's basically it for today. Next time on tips and tutorials, crafting for witchcraft. Goodbye!